I would recommend a chaplain to my family and my friends, and I already have. I do. Um, I think in the traveller communities as well, there's a lot that's going on that people need to talk about and need someone to talk to, and we don't have that person to talk to. But if we have a family chaplain or a chaplain who's there for our community, it gives us that person who we can turn to when we need, advice. We could need spiritual advice. We need any kind of advice that we can't speak to each other about. Um, a chaplain can give you a different type of advice than a family could give you. Um, so for instance, we have a family chaplain, and he's our local priest. He's a family priest. We have all our Christians and everything there. He's the one who does the weddings, the funerals. Um, so he's been there for me in times that I needed someone to turn to. He's been there and he's helped me. He's helped me. He's given me advice. He's so sometimes it's hard. It's hard when you're in certain situations and you have nowhere to turn, or you feel like you have nowhere to turn. But then you can rely on your family chaplain, your family priest. You can rely on the person because they're always there to give you to lend a listening ear, or to give you advice that you don't realize at the time that you need. And I think they are important in families because families, especially in our communities, families can have feuds, can have arguments, can fall out. But if you have a chaplain who can mediate, who can talk, who can calm things down, I think that's only a benefit. It's not just a benefit for that family. It's a benefit for future generations because, as we know, fights and arguments can lead to family feuds, which can carry on for generations. But it can just take something as simple as someone who's neutral in the situation to come and give a different kind of advice, a bit of spiritual advice instead of you know letting things escalate.